Hello everyone, this is Frank, and this is kind of a talky video that kind of doesn't have anything to do with anything else. Well, except for that that is very much off-centered. Well, except for the fact that I am working on the town buildings in the adverse Israel's world, these derpy looking town buildings. uh, They're so small in comparison to what I usually build, and I want to get proper interiors in all of them. So yeah, it is an interesting challenge for sure. So yeah, I had some extra time, I thought, while building this. So I'm going to talk about something which a lot of you guys have been requesting, and that is a survival let's play. Now, for those of you guys who've asked this question or maybe read my answer to other people who's asked this question, you might have noticed that my answers are kind of changing back and forth a lot. They really, really are. Now, what level do we actually want this to be at? And I'm on gravel, I think. Maybe? No, I want. Oh crap, I need to move this up. Oh well. Yeah, my answers have been changing a lot, going back and forth really all the time, and I'm going to break so much inside of this building when I do this, by the way. Oh well. And yeah, the reason for that being is that, well, my opinion on the matter has been changing a lot back and forth. It's been, yeah, yeah. It's not that I don't want to do it. I really want to do it, and I'm really happy whenever someone asks for it. Um, and even when people have been saying things like, I don't enjoy watching people play in creative mode, can you do a survivor thing? I know that a lot of people, when they've asked this question, have gotten their comments downvoted or flagged as spam because I'm guessing that people are worried that I will be offended by it. But oh, hello, kitchen fan. But don't worry about it. I seriously am not the least bit offended by that at all. Um, I don't watch a lot of people playing in creative mode either. Oh my god, it didn't break. Amazing. Wow. Huh. Cool. Um, but I'm really, really not offended by it. It's because these are people who want to watch my content. It's just that they don't really enjoy creative mode, which is completely understandable. And people have different taste on what they like to watch. And it's just like, well, there's plenty of LPs that I watch. Who does a lot of gaming series which I don't watch. Like, I really like them, but maybe they are playing a game which I don't enjoy. Then I don't watch that, and like that doesn't mean I don't like them. So I really don't see these things as offensive. Rather, I see it as flattering that they want to watch my content and are suggesting something that they would enjoy watching. So you really don't have to download those comments or anything, because I'm really, really not offended at all. I promise. I really, really, really promise that I'm not. Uh-huh. And now let's see. Yeah. So, well, the reason why then I've been going kind of back and forth, gosh, it is really hard to talk about things and try to figure things out with this build at the same time, but it's interesting. Is, well, while I am excited about the prospect because I really enjoy playing in survival mode, and let's plays in survival mode is the thing I watch the most in Minecraft as well. I've been, yeah. The thing is, like, even though I do get excited when I then sit down and I think about it, I think, but, well, in the end, would anyone really watch this? Why am I doing this and not just grabbing the snow block? Oh, gosh, the stupidity. Wee. This went a bit easier, hooray! Oh gosh, fail. Yeah, while I do really enjoy it and I'm really flattered, I start thinking that, but would anyone watch it? because there are so many survival LPs out there. Like, if I build something nice and impressive in creative mode and show it off, I kind of get the point why someone would like to watch that. I do, because there I think I might have something to offer. I don't really know though if I have something to offer survival wise. I don't. Maybe it's just me being silly here. But I'm just thinking there are so many LPs out there, so why the hell would anyone watch mine? Do you get my point? But then I start thinking about it again, and I'm like, but maybe it's not only about that. Maybe it's just about, people liking a certain person and kind of seeing what they do. Maybe they think it's just nice and relaxed to follow someone when they play, which totally makes sense, because I follow a lot of people that really what they do in Minecraft, it's not something particularly new or impressive. It's just like I like them. Like, I think it's nice to listen to them and see what they do, and their funny little stories and what they're talking about, or sometimes it can also mainly be the matter of I like listening to their voice. I think it's nice, and yeah. So maybe I'm overthinking it and just putting demands on myself, which I really don't have to put on myself. I don't know. I don't know. But then, okay, so from that to the next thing, then, well, okay. What would I do in an LP, and would it be single player or would it be multiplayer? There's really, I would guess, like 3 choices when it comes to that. I could do a single player world, and the benefits of that would be I could really play on it as much as I wanted, even when I felt like I just wanted to be completely alone and relax and just mine. And like sometimes, like I'm the kind of person that when I am with people, I'm really happy to be with people and I'm having real fun, and I like it. But I also need to have a lot of alone time, quite a lot of it actually, and I've always been like that. Even though I enjoy social interactions quite a lot, and I like going out to party and I like hanging out with people, it very quickly wears me down, and I have to take a little break and just be by myself. So, like, let's say that I needed to rest, I would have kind of a hard time logging on to a multiplayer server, because then people will chat with you and want to play with you, which is super nice. But sometimes I just sometimes I want to take a break from that, and sometimes those breaks can be kind of long actually. So the benefit of a single player world is that would probably not happen, which would be nice. However, there are some other benefits to doing the Let's Play on a server with other people. One, of course, is that interaction in videos are fun. And you really have way more options on what you can do. Like, if you play in a single player world, you just really build things for yourself and random imaginary friends that you will create as you do your LP. Because you will do that sooner or later. Like, yeah, that always happens. It's so funny. Well, almost always. I've seen a few Let's Plays when people don't do that, but usually I would say it is something that will happen sooner or later, because people just get crazy talking to themselves when they're recording from their LP, so they have to get like their imaginary friend in, which can be quite fun actually. It really can be. This looks cool, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Try away. And yeah, so on multiplayer servers, you have the interaction, and you can really build a lot more things like community buildings. You can do shops that other players can actually use, and you can fight people. You can do these funny storylines with some fake drama, or maybe some real drama disguised as fake drama. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, and yeah, there's a lot of fun with that. It really, really is. And then we have the next choice. Like, okay, let's say I would do it on a multiplayer server. Which server would I do it on? There's, I would say, two choices when it comes to that, really. Me and Funky do have a private survival server just for us and some close friends, which at the moment just means me, Funky, and my friend Sana, who's also Swedish. I haven't been playing on there a lot. I've mainly been logging on when I feel like killing mobs and just mining a lot. So that's what I've been doing. Been running around in circles and having fun with the hordes of zombies, because it's on a snapshot. And I really, really enjoy that new feature it introduces. It's such a nice new challenge to the game, and it really makes the whole zombie thing feel more correct, so to say, because the zombies has really been like, if you meet a zombie when you play Survivor, you don't really care, you just kill him, it's super easy. But now when they kind of call out to all their friends and you can get swarmed and stuff, it's really, really exciting. I like that a lot. That's cool, it really is very cool. So there's a choice to do it on there, I guess. I don't however know like how much interaction that would offer for recording, to be quite honest, because a lot of my friends, I mean, they don't really want to be on YouTube. They just want to play. And most of my friends that would be on there are my Swedish friends playing Minecraft, and they don't have any YouTube channels, and I don't even know, like, would anyone even be interested? Of course they would be, because they're awesome people. Oh well, you know. So that would be nice. Now, the other option, I guess, which is an option I don't think I would choose, actually, because I would feel weird if I did it. I am a member of the ZipCrowd server, a very silent member, I would say. I haven't really been playing on there at all, because sometimes I feel a bit weird about it. Because, you know, ZipCrowd server, Redstone geniuses, and stuff like that. And, well, the only reason why I'm actually on there is because I get along very well with some people who plays on there, and we have fun when we play. I'm not Redstone genius. I used to do a lot more Redstone before I started with my creative building, and now, like, my knowledge of Redstone is not very up to date. I can still do the simple things. I can do, like, I know the yeah, you know, the basic gates and everything, redstone clocks, absolutely, and yeah, basic redstone, that's not a problem. But really, the big complicated things, I haven't done that for a really, really, really long time. Like, I did some redstone yesterday, and it was really just, it was such a silly redstone. It was really just making, like, working or kind of well, working kitchen. That's probably wrong, but it was just for interiors, really. It was a bathroom with some lights turning on and off, and you know, a bathtub that fills with water and then it drains, and a toilet which actually sounded kind of like it flushed when you pressed the button. Like, really, really simple things. And when you went in the kitchen, you could kind of turn on the furnaces by switching a button to kind of mimic like a stove turning on. I mean, it's it's really, really basic stuff, you know. So I feel a bit awkward. This might sound weird, but I think I would actually feel bad if I recorded anything from the ZipCrowd server. Just like, I don't typically want to be in any recordings, because I think that I can come on and play a bit for sometimes, just because it's fun, but I don't really feel that I deserve to be on there. Do you get my point? So I don't think that's an option. Wow. The thing is, I'd really, really like to do a survival let's play. I'd really, really like to. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what to do. I guess some feedback from you guys would be nice. Like, you guys who want to see a survival let's play. Maybe you could just tell me why you want to see it. Maybe that will help. Maybe that will make me feel less like I would just be silly if I made one. I don't know. I know that, as I said before, a lot of LPs that I watch is just because I really enjoy them as people, and I enjoy to hear them talk about stuff. For an example, when I started to watch BOO, I started to watch his Building with BOO, and it was an episode where his viewers, they had asked a question about girls. Like, I have girl problems. Like, do you have any recommendations on what to do? And I think he handled that question in like 2 episodes. And I think his answers to his viewers, they were just really sweet, I thought. And he went pretty personal about it and stuff like that. And I just felt, this is a nice guy. Yeah, I'm going to subscribe. This was nice. And yeah. Then, of course, it's fun to see what he does too, as well. But that was the reason I subscribed, really. So yeah, I guess it doesn't always have to be that you subscribe to someone because they're doing like the most epic redstone creations, even though I must admit that most people I do watch when it comes to Minecraft on YouTube are redstone people, because that is how I started playing the game myself, even though it's probably pretty hard to imagine nowadays since I don't do much redstone anymore. But that is something which I mean to get back to. But at the moment it's mostly creative mode, like making driveways. Wow, this is sloping a lot. I wonder, like, will this garden actually be too big when I'm doing this? No. How can a garden be too big, right? Not possible. Not possible. We'll see, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts about it. And as I said, it's something that I would really love to do it. So don't feel like you guys are requesting something which I wouldn't like to do, because that's not the case. That's not the case. Even though I completely get if you get the impression that that's the case from how doubtful I am sounding about it. But it's really just that I'm feeling like, maybe it's just like a few people who like that, and maybe most people would just be like, meh, another one. Doesn't YouTube already have enough of these damned LPs everywhere? Keep the creative mode. That's where you belong. Well, that almost sounded like get back into the kitchen, but no, it didn't. Oh, well. So yeah, guys, if you have any thoughts on this, like want to give me some feedback, or like if you understand what I mean as well and kind of agree with me, do say that as well. And yeah. Wow, it's been feeling weird to talk and do things at the same time. I guess if I do an LP, that is something that I have to learn how to do. It's fairly complicated, I would say. It really is. So, yeah, guys, I think I've said so, yeah, guys, now about 3 times. And this is Frank. Thank you for watching, and please leave your feedback in the comments. Okay, bye-bye.